Us versus it. So, in one of my videos, I can't remember which one off the top of my head, I say something along the lines of, it's not us versus them, it's us versus it. I was talking about how it's not us versus people so much as it's us versus their beliefs. We, as atheists, have to remember to separate our hatred for religion from our hatred of people. I haven't seen it as much lately, which is a good thing, but I still occasionally see atheists who can't seem to differentiate between hating people and hating ideas. The latter is perfectly fine and can lead to progress, but the former is morally abhorrent and can lead to very real violence and atrocities. However, this idea goes both ways. Religious people need to do the same thing. They need to understand that we are humans first and atheists second. That just because we don't believe what they believe and may even hate their beliefs, that doesn't mean they can belittle, berate, and insult us. Just like they wouldn't want any of us to do to them, we don't want them to do to us. Hate only breeds more hate. That being said, I seem to see a lot more hatred from religious people and a lot more frequently than I see it from atheists. Maybe it's because I am an atheist and I'm focused more on hatred that is directed at me, but it seems like they hate us a lot more than we hate them. It's probably because our existence is threatening to their beliefs. They see that they or someone they love could turn from the faith and become an atheist, and it's scary. That fear then becomes hate. It's also because most of us used to be believers like them. It's hard for us to hate something that we once were, even after we've left. So, my point is remember that it's us versus it, not us versus them. Religion is an ideology, a system of beliefs that people hold. Regardless of the fact that those ideologies and beliefs are, in most cases, objectively wrong and dangerous, it's not okay to hate a person for holding them. Hatred should be reserved for the most wicked individuals among us and bad ideas, and even then used sparingly. It should never be thrown at entire groups of people for simply believing something. The truth is, despite the obvious falsehood and dangerousness of their beliefs, most believers are good and moral people deserving of respect. I have a saying, it goes, respect is given contingent upon respect received. Meaning, you get what you give. If someone is respectful towards me, I return the favor. But if someone is disrespectful towards me, I quote Saruman, one ill turn deserves another. So, only when a person's actions warrant it is it okay to show them disrespect, but let them be the one to cast the first stone. We, as atheists, are already one of the least trusted groups in society. We don't need to make it any worse than it already is. But that's not to say we should not defend ourselves against disrespect. So, if they decide to cast that first stone, respond in kind and as you see fit. But in your response, always remember to hate the belief and not the believer.